I get it. Relationships are hard and they hurt so much. They hurt so much when it ends to the point where you might feel like you want to end your life. Hey guys, it's Lily here, and I'm so happy and grateful for all my subscribers. And I'm so happy and grateful because I genuinely I love you guys. It's about you guys, and I want to make sure you guys feel amazing and are just aware of what's going on, why the relationship has to end in order to become who you need to be, right? Now, relationships, trust me, I know when you end something with someone, it hurts. Like, it hurts to the point where you feel like you will die. Relationships literally feel like the worst pain ever. Remember, if there is no pain, there is no growth. No pain, no gain. So one big one that is like so important to me, because I don't know if you guys understand astrology and understand life path numbers, but I really understand them. The reason I understand them is because I want to understand myself. I don't care if it's numbers, I don't care if it's angels, it's God. I want to understand myself, okay? And I just do a lot of reading. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm so in tune in it. It just kind of means that I want to understand my higher self. Lack of communication will end the relationship before anything. Poor communication can lead to misunderstandings and unresolved conflicts, making it hard to connect with your partner. There's people that really don't cheat. If you don't cheat, this will ruin a relationship, because not being in tune with your partner's emotions and trying to understand them, that's going to end things, especially like for a woman. This is why most women leave, because they understand that the little treatment that you're giving them, someone can double that. Women know their value nowadays, and it's so important to understand this. Now, if the man is trying to communicate with you, ladies, communicate. Don't have ego. Men as well. Men have an ego where they want to feel better. The truth is, like, real love has nothing to do with the ego. Nothing to do with the ego trying to prove that I'm right, that I'm wrong. No one's right or wrong. We both are validated with our emotions, our feelings. Let's just communicate. And if it's dumb, then just make sure you guys both agree that it's like a dumb miscommunication and follow along. Another one is trust issues. So when I was talking about cheating, even if it's like texting someone else, or the fact that I can't check your phone, whatever it is, that is a red flag. If I can make money with you, if I can sleep with you, if I can understand our finances together, if I can meet your family, why can't I check your phone? For me, that's you're cheating. I'm sorry. And I know there's men out there that don't like to be getting their phones checked because they're cheating, and women don't like being checked their phone because they're cheating. Long story short, guys, I actually met a doctor and a man. They're together. A man, a business CEO, they're together. Oh my gosh, they're rich. The woman did not allow, she changed her passcode, and she was cheating. So if someone doesn't let you check their phones, they are cheating. It's simple, guys. It's really simple. They're cheating. And I hate when people say, you don't trust me. Baby, that's who you are. Because if you really weren't cheating, you have nothing to hide. So they're cheating. And some women can live with the fact, some women can't. Some women are smart enough to, do what they got to do. And some men just take advantage of it. Another one is different values or goals. So if partners have conflicting life goals or values, like for example, I know a lot of people that are divorcing because the husband works so hard and the wife is like, oh, I'm a stay-at-home wife, but then she like hates her life because she's like, I never did anything with my life. Well, honey, do something with it, because if your husband is working all the time, you need to be working all the time. And if you can't align with those two things, that's not meant for you. You need to be okay with who your person is now, because what if they don't change? You're gonna stay in a relationship where you build resentment, you guys end up divorced, splitting everything. It's gonna be a mess. Divorce is probably the worst thing someone can go through. It's like death. The other one is emotional or physical abuse, guys. The amount of toxic relationships that are out there are crazy. People are so damaged and lack so much self-awareness, lack so much accountability, just because they have ego, just because they are so fragile of identifying who they really are and how they actually hurt someone. Emotional abuse, any form of abuse, is valid reason to end a relationship for safety and well-being. So emotional abuse can be a tendency of making your partner kind of feel like they're not enough, making your partner feel not appreciated. If your partner comes to you because they need emotional support, you telling them you're sensitive. Guys, everyone has different perspective of things, so you can't tell someone how they feel just because you feel that way. That makes no sense at all. One is growing apart. This one, I feel like the reason people grow apart is because something in one of those topics that I talked about, something in there triggered you growing apart. The non-communication. If you don't communicate with your partner, you can really grow apart. If you're not talking about your emotions, maybe talking about something to connect with, always look for that spark, always look for something to connect with. You know, I feel like the genuine love is really not even looking for something for your partner, not saying I can get this out of this person. It's so sad because people get into relationships thinking they can get things out of people, and it's just like, that is so messed up. I just feel like that has to be the worst thing ever. And if you want to get something out of someone, you must be giving something, because it's a mutual transaction. It doesn't have to be the same value, but you have to love to receive. Like, it just, you're going to drain somebody. Is lack of support. So like I said, if your partner is always working and the other one is like, oh my gosh, why are you always working, nagging, but you want a certain lifestyle, you need to understand, right? You need to understand what's actually going on. So lack of support, you know, maybe your husband or wife had a failure, you saying, oh, I told you not to do that. That is negative. We got to remove those people out of our life in order to succeed. And then excessive jealousy or control. This is crazy because I actually had, I don't want to talk about this, but I had a partner that was like super controlling. Like, if like, it was so bad. And the thing is that I'm actually like a good person. Like, I would never wear something out of, like, I respect, you know, I submit because, you know, the person provides and, you know, gives me whatever I want. So of course I'm gonna submit. But excessive jealousy is just more like, you can't go here, you can't do that, you can't hang out with this person. That is not okay, guys. Like, that is not okay. But you must communicate where you're going. You must, out of respect of the relationship, you must communicate like where you're going, who you're seeing. If you're not doing that in a relationship, they're cheating. And you know, sometimes we got to be single to really find ourselves. We really have to be single. We have to go through the pain to really understand what we value ourselves as and how much self-respect we have. You know, it doesn't matter. Have enough self-respect. And one last one is, like I said, different priorities. So, and different like life goals and visions. So I had a friend that she had her business, and I'm a businesswoman, so my husband is going to be a businessman because hello. She was a businesswoman, he was a businessman. So he was a day trader, and she had like her own makeup brand or something like that, and she was successful. He was extremely successful. However, they got married, so obviously they needed to work on one goal together. However, I don't agree on the woman stopping her business for a man, because at the end of the day, especially like if the woman doesn't understand that business, or like doesn't do her own research, you know, it can go bad. She was telling him what to do, controlling the whole aspect. One thing is being a woman of vision and asking him, hey babe, do you think this is a good idea? And another thing is saying, we're gonna do this. Because at the end of the day, you gotta listen to the person that's making more money than you. You know, like, I know it sucks to say that, but it's the truth. So, you know, he was a day trader and wanted to create like this bot and stuff like that, and she basically told him to do that, and the whole business went to fail, and he looked so bad in front of thousands of people. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's crazy, because he's been doing this for 10 years and she doesn't know anything. And you really have to like be careful, and like, woman, like, watch the way you speak to your man. Like, honestly, this is something I had to learn the hard way. I've lost a good person, you know, but in order to succeed, you have to grow. Even though a man is great to you, it doesn't mean that that's your man. It doesn't mean that that's your man, guys. You know, people say if you have a good one, keep him, which is very true. but there's actual good men out there, guys, believe it or not. And if you keep on thinking that, it will come to you as well. Okay, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later.